Hi, my name is Naomi. I am 16 years old and I live in Ward 8. I definitely feel like the level of violence in DC has increased. Um, I wouldn't say a strange amount. Like it's it's understandable with the global events that have been happening at the moment. A lot of people have been stressed about things like nuclear war and have been acting out because of that. Um, and I mean, like when adults are stressed, kids are stressed, and if the adults are acting out and perpetuating violence towards the kids because they're stressed, they're gonna perpetuate violence towards adults and peers. I definitely think that a lot of violence comes about because a lot of adults are underprepared or unprepared to rear children. So we definitely need like community programs for like people who are having kids. We need like therapy for a lot of adults who have now adopted like generational trauma due to the way that their parents treated them because they were unprepared. We need programs for kids who are now living in these situations to have an escape from home so that they're not expressing the same violent tendencies that have been put upon them. And we definitely need to like implement better like therapists and stuff for kids within schools because I feel like a lot of kids are mistrusting of the adults within the school system, including therapists, because like a lot of therapists don't fully understand like the black and brown child experience. Like you can't just call um, like CPS on a kid because if you do and they aren't taken away from that violent situation, then it's gonna get worse, and that makes kids even more mistrusting. I definitely think it varies from situation to situation, but we do have to understand that the kids who are involved in violent crimes, majority of the time, don't come from the best backgrounds, and because of that, their backgrounds have no influence their present. So, because of their underdeveloped prefrontal cortex, the trauma that has now been placed upon them, and their surroundings, they're not making sound and safe decisions. You can't put a child, no matter if they're 18, in jail because of their surroundings. I definitely think safety is a really big issue at the moment. There are millions and millions of children like dying all around the world. And there are hundreds of children, if not thousands of children dying in DC alone. Not just because of the violence that they are incurring on each other, but the violence that has incurred on them because of adults. Like it's traumatizing even for children who live in good areas to hear about kids that look just like them getting caught in mass shootings or getting caught on in drive-bys. And the kids who are living in those situations don't know what to do. Like you can be a straight A student and still go home one day and get shot by a bullet that had nothing to do with you, or get stopped by a police officer and on your way home and not know what to do in the situation because again you're a straight A student and then get shot and die. And that's not just traumatizing for the family, that's traumatizing for the kids that go to school with them, for the kids that hear about it on the news, for Black children around America. So I definitely think that it's a multi-layered issue when in terms of safety. But I feel like the root cause of the problem is the ineptitude of the adults who don't want to look at these young people and see them as human beings.